Hi everyone, I'm Mr. C's mom. Today we're making Mr. C's favorite snack, cinnamon rolls. This is going to be our recipe. In the recipe, we have 4 cups of flour, 6 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar, half a cup of shortening, and 2 cups of milk. For the frosting, we need 3 tablespoons of margarine, 2 cups of icing sugar, and some milk to mix. First of all, we always have to make sure we wash our hands, make sure they're nice and clean, because guess what? You get to put your fingers right into the dough and feel all the textures. We're going to dry them off before we start. Now, the first thing we do is we have to go over to the oven and turn it on. Preheat the oven to 425 degrees. Then we need a mixing bowl and spoon. And very importantly, a measuring cup. The first thing we have to add is our flour. 1 cup, 2 cups of flour, 3 cups of flour, and 4 cups of flour. There you go, all the flour is in. Now we're going to add our baking powder. We will get our teaspoon, our little teaspoon measuring spoon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Very good. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of salt. 1 teaspoon and 2 teaspoons. Next, we're going to get the sugar. We need tablespoons this time. 1 tablespoon of sugar and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Next, we have to get our shortening. We have half a cup of shortening. Just mix it through with your fingers. Feel all those lovely soft textures. Have fun! With an adult's help, we're just going to cut in the shortening. There you go. Now, you're going to have fun and mix with your fingers. Doesn't that feel nice? Just keep mixing until just keep going now. Very good. Until you feel like little crumbs, like little breadcrumbs. It's going to have a nice crummy texture to it. Very good. Just about done. There you are. Now we have to make a little hole in the middle. It's like a little well where we are going to put our milk. Just going to give my hands a quick little wash. Coming along with the milk, we're going to put 2 cups of milk. There's 1 cup of milk right into the little well. And 2 cups of milk. Perfect. Now we're going to take our spoon and we're going to mix. Mix it all in. Doesn't that look like fun? Now it's going to all bind together. And that's exactly what you want. This is what you want it to look like. Very good. Just scrape it off. And there you are. Now, you're going to flour your surface before we put our dough on it, because we don't want the dough to stick to our countertop. Now we take the dough, make it into a big ball. There we are. Now we're just going to work it in with our hands, work the flour in a little bit till we get a nice consistency so we're able to roll it. There we are. Now, nice and soft and squishy. It's perfect texture. Just washing my hands. Now we're going to get a rolling pin. It's really fun to use a rolling pin. Put a little bit of flour on it so that it doesn't stick to our dough. There we are. We're going to roll it from side to side, and we're going to try and make a rectangle. There we are. Just about there. There we go. See, it's not sticking to the surface. There we are. Now, this is exciting. We get to use our fingers too. About 2 tablespoons of margarine. And we're going to spread it right over the top. There. Nice and squishy. Isn't this fun? There we are. Spread it right along. That's why we wash our hands so everything is nice and clean. There. Our margarine is spread. And we're going to now get some nice brown sugar, probably about 1/2 cup, or you can make more, just as much brown sugar as you love. There's 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and you take your hands and you just spread it out right over the top. Yum. That's what makes the buns nice and ooey gooey. Now we can't forget the cinnamon. Cinnamon, we just take it, we take the lid, and we shake it all over the top. Just as much cinnamon as you would like. Cinnamon is so good for you. Smells delicious. Now we are going to take this and we're going to roll it just like a big jelly roll. There we go. See? It's not sticking at all. That's what your flour is for. There you are. Now you have a big, long jelly roll. Very nice. Now we're going to cut this. We're going to put it in a pan, a 9 by 13 pan with some parchment paper. This is the parchment paper, and you just set it right into the bottom. That's so your cinnamon buns won't stick, and they'll come out of the pan so easily. There we go. Just set that aside for a moment. Because now you need an adult, of course, to help you cut these. So you just make one little slice. And there's your pan. Your first little roll. You can make them as big as small as you like. There you go. And you set them right in the pan. You just slice them. Set them together. Ooh, they look like cinnamon buns already. There you are. Just keep slicing. Add them to your pan. Very good. You're doing an excellent job. There you are. This is making a lot of rolls. There'll be lots for everyone in your family. What a lovely idea for Mother's Day. There we are. Look at that. Don't they look delicious? Wow. Almost there. And our oven will be getting nice and hot. There we are. We have made 15 cinnamon buns. There we are. Now they're all ready to go into the oven. Don't they look great? See, the oven is set at 425. We're now going to set them in the middle rack of the oven. And close your door. You can put on the light if you like and watch them because they're going to take about 20 minutes. While they're cooking, we're going to make the frosting. We're going to have 3 tablespoons of margarine. The frosting makes them taste really delicious. 1, 2, and 3 tablespoons. There we go. Fingers work really well. Now you can take a spoon and you're going to mix that a little bit. Just round and round. Then we're going to get our icing sugar. We're going to put 2 cups of icing sugar into this. 1 cup. Oh, I see Mr. C's feet right behind me. He must be checking the cinnamon buns in the oven. And there's 2 cups of icing sugar. There we go. Just mix together. It takes a little bit to get it together, but we're going to add some milk. This is a quarter of a cup, but I don't think you'll need that much. We're just going to put a little bit in at a time. There we go, see? And then you have to watch. You want it to be the consistency similar to peanut butter. You don't want it too runny or too thick. So we'll just keep stirring and see. Just add a little bit of milk. Mom will really love to help you do this, just to get it just right. Oh, a little bit more. And just mix, see? That looks just about perfect now. There we are. Doesn't that look good? Nice and thick, not too runny. Oh, we better check. Let's put on our oven mitts. Let's check in the oven. It's 20 minutes. They smell so delicious. They're done. Wow. Perfect cinnamon rolls. Mr. C's favorite. Guess what? In about 3 to 4 minutes, we just take the icing, the frosting, and we spread it on top. Wow, this is fun. The more the better. Then you spread it. Mr. C loves this icing. It makes it so delicious. Just keep spreading till it's all gone. See, it doesn't melt. Just hardens up really nicely on top. So fresh. And they smell delicious. Mr. C will be here very soon to test one of these, I'm sure. There we are. Aha! Delicious cinnamon rolls. And there we go. You all have a wonderful Mother's Day. Have fun together.